So another Andy B 2-minute video. And I've just fixed the hinge on our toilet seat lid, because what happens is it's a slow close toilet lid, which is brilliant. So you let go of the thing and it gently falls down, it doesn't crash. But sometimes it gets a bit out of alignment. There's 2 pins at the bottom and they move out of line. And all of a sudden, it's not just closing, it's going really, really slowly. And now it's pulling the top lid as well, which isn't great. So I got 2 thoughts out of this one. One, when you have a closing toilet seat that's slow and it nice and gently, all nice and calm and quietly, beware when you go to somebody's house that doesn't have one, because when you close the toilet lid, there's going to be a rather large bang and you might break the toilet. The second thing I thought was this: where have you turned your face away from God? Often we think about moving away from God or moving towards God and all that kind of thing. But this was quite specific. We haven't moved our feet. We know that we're in close proximity to God, and yet we feel like we can't see God because he's moved away. But actually, yeah, our feet haven't moved, but our head ever so slightly has moved further and further and further away, a little bit at a time. Just like the hinge on our toilet seat, it hasn't suddenly broken, but every time it gets closed, it moves a tiny bit and a fraction more and a tiny bit more, until eventually, after several months, it's not working right. And this happens in our Christian lives, doesn't it? Because we don't realize we've drifted away from God. Perhaps we haven't moved our feet. We still go to church. We still read the Bible. We still pray. But we can't see God because now our face is, we're not looking at God. But it's really easy to move a little bit at a time because we don't notice it. It's a bit like putting the frog in boiling water. It jumps out, put it in cold water, heat it up, and you can kill the frog. It doesn't notice the small changes. It's really easily sorted to check in with God. It's really easy to have our eyes very slowly taken away from him. So it's a simple thought for this one. Maybe you think, well, I'm still doing all the good godly things I'm supposed to do. I feel distant. I feel he's far away. Have you said thank you to God? Have you been grateful today? Have you worshipped him? Have you helped somebody else? Let's be careful not just to do the religious bits, important stuff, and forget the relationship as well. Just a thought.